Hello class, I hope you're all doing great. Today's Z story is called Z Gets the Ziggles. And so ziggles, that's not a real word. It's a made-up word in the Z world, but it means like getting the giggles, like being very excited and loud and laughing. So in this story, Z has what they're calling the ziggles. So before we start, in case we have some of the ziggles, I want to make sure that you can focus on this story with your ears and your eyes and your whole body, because when you're listening with your whole body. So one way to make sure you do that is by first calming down with some deep breaths. So let's do 5 deep breaths together. Ready? Last one. Nice job. What is something that makes you feel really excited or loud or wiggly? For me, maybe it's some music. What is it like to be around someone else who is very excited or loud or wiggly when you are not feeling that way? Has that ever happened to you? When maybe your sibling or a friend is super excited, they want to dance around and yell and joke, but you're feeling kind of maybe tired or more quiet and you don't want to be at that energy level. That's what this story is about. In this story, the kids help Z learn that it is okay to have fun, but sometimes it can be too much. That can make it hard for the people around you to play. So it is important to be considerate and show that you care about their feelings. As you listen to the story, pay attention to what Z does to be considerate and calm down when what Z is doing is too much for the other kids. One morning, when Z woke up, Z had the wiggles, and Z had the giggles. Z had the ziggles. Z bounced around here, and Z boinged around there, and Z laughed and sang as loud as possible. I'm having so much fun today. When Jeremy and Kim arrived at the treehouse, Z bounced up and down excitedly and said, "It's a great day today." "It sure is a great day," said the kids. "We're going to play a game. Do you want to play too?" "Maybe later," said Z. "Right now, I want to play with trucks." As the kids started playing the game, Z began racing trucks back and forth. Vroom, vroom, vroom. "It's your turn now," Jeremy said to Kim, but Kim couldn't hear. The kids held their hands over their ears. Z was making too much noise. So how do you think these kids are feeling? Maybe frustrated. Whoops, Z. Z forgot that when you're having fun, it can sometimes be too much for everyone else. What would you tell Z to do? I'll give you 10 seconds to think about that. What would you tell Z to do right now? I think I would tell Z that it's okay to have a lot of fun, but you have to think about who else is there, because right now you're being so loud that Jeremy and Kim can't play. That's what I would say. "Z, that's too much noise," said the kids. "We can't hear each other to play our game. Can you please play more quietly?" "I'll try," said Z. Z started playing the trucks again and tried really hard not to be loud. Vroom, vroom, vroom. After a while, Z got tired of trucks. Now Z wanted to dance. Z began to dance and sing and twirl all around the treehouse. La 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 la, I love to dance. Z danced faster and faster and faster. Bump, Z bumped right into the table, and the game pieces scattered all over the floor. How do you think they're feeling? Maybe sad that their game got knocked over? Whoopsie! Z forgot that when you're having fun, it can sometimes be too much for everyone else. What would you tell Z to do? So again, I'll give you 10 seconds to think about that. What would you tell Z to do? I think I would tell Z, and there's a lot of different options. There's a lot of different answers. But I think I would tell Z that it's time to calm Z's body down because Z is disrupting the other kids in the treehouse. Z, that's too much dancing around. We can't finish our game now because the pieces are all mixed up. Can you please dance more carefully or dance somewhere else? Okay, said Z, bouncing up and down and all around. Z, said Kim, I think you have the ziggles. I have the ziggles, I have the ziggles, said Z loudly. Z, called Jeremy, but Z didn't hear. So Jeremy tried again. Can we talk to you, Z? Z finally stopped bouncing and turned to listen. It's okay to have fun or be silly sometimes, said Jeremy, but right now it's too much because it's making it hard for us to hear and play. When you get too ziggly, it's time to turn it down. That means that you can calm yourself down and relax. How do I do that? Asked Z. When you're feeling really ziggly, you can take some deep breaths in and out like you're blowing bubbles. And when you're feeling really giggly, you can make your voice quieter and quieter and quieter. Oh. So they're saying that you can take deep breaths like we've been doing, but pretend like you're blowing bubbles, like and then you can make your voice quieter. And when your body feels really wiggly, when it feels tickly or jumpy or all squeezed up inside, you can let your body get nice and loose and you can slow down. I still feel a little ziggly, said Z, but this feels so much better now. Nice. So they blew bubbles, got quieter, and got their body loose and slow. Z and the kids went outside with some bubbles to help Z keep getting the ziggles out. They had so much fun chasing and popping the bubbles together. But then they calmed down and relaxed. Z took some deep breaths in and out. Kim laughed more and more quietly, and then just smiled. Jeremy slowed down until his body was still. They laid in the grass together and watched the bubbles floating gently above their heads, and it felt very good. All right, this is the part that you say together with me. Whenever we're together, my friends help me discover how children on earth get along with each other. Z wants all of you to remember that it's okay to have fun and be silly. But when it's too much, you can calm yourselves down and relax. And that makes playing together a lot more fun for everyone. So now on Class Dojo, draw and label or write something that you learned from the story. So I learned that I can calm down. So I'm going to write that. I, that's the letter I, and since it's the first letter in my sentence, it's a big I, a capital uppercase I, finger space, I can, C-A-N, all lowercase because only the first one's uppercase. I can calm, two finger space, calm, C-A-L-M, down, finger space, D, D-O-W-N, And a sentence is not done without a period. So now, period. I can calm down. And I want to draw. So I'm going to draw my favorite part of the story, which was this part, when they're calming down together on the grass. So let's see. We have Kim on the side. Z in the middle. And Jeremy on the other side. This is just their heads. And Kim has some bangs and short hair. Jeremy has kind of curly-ish hair. And Z has the Z, of course, on Z's head. Now I'm going to give them their eyes. And their eyes look kind of closed because they're laying down. So I'm going to do some closed eyes. Their noses. And they're all smiling. And now I'm going to put the bubbles. Because remember, they're blowing bubbles. And I'm going to add the grass because they're laying on grass. So this is my drawing. It has Kim, Z, Jeremy, and Bubbles. And to label it, you would label what you drew. So for example, you could write the letter Z under Z. Somebody could help you spell out Bubbles. Bubbles. That's B-U-B-B-L-E-S. Bubbles. You could even write Kim. This one will be easy for you, Kimberly, because you know how to spell Kim. Kim and Jeremy. I'm just showing you this is how you would label a picture. All right, so I learned I can calm down. You can write that sentence too, or you can write another one, and I'll be happy to see that on Class Dojo. Thank you so much for watching, students. I'm very proud of your hard work. I know it must be kind of hard to do school from home, but you're doing a very great job. Keep up the good work, and hopefully I can see you soon. Bye, class.